Let me hold it real quick. All right. I got a story for you guys. Ronnie thinks it's just hilarious. Hopefully you guys don't pick fun of it like she did. So Ronnie has this here, what's he? Wow. Wow, Ronnie, that's hot. Sang here like 3 hours ago. My God. All right. Okay, so Ronnie has this here canister or tumbler or whatever you ladies call them these days. Now look, if you look closely on it, it says, can you see it? Born Metal. Now, I told Ronnie what was crazy about this was when I was about 16, I had a band that was called Born Metal. Now, it was four of us, and I know you're going to ask the same thing Ronnie asked. How'd you come up with the name Born Metal? Now, it's crazy, but it is what it is. Now, in this boy band, it was myself. It was my best friend Sam, of course. And we had two brothers in the band named Zach and Cody. Zach and Cody. It's kind of like that old Disney show they used to show. Zach and Cody. Well, Zach and Cody's dad, Mr. Stan, had a nice truck. 1500, had about a 6-inch lift on it. Really big tires or whatnot. Well, one day, I asked Mr. Stan, because Mr. Stan was a welder. I mean, he put these little contraptions on his truck to make it a little bit more souped up than anybody else's in the neighborhood. And so that's how we got to know Mr. Stan. Well, Mr. Stan, because he was a welder or whatever, I asked him, I said, Mr. Stan, what got you into welding? What got you into the metal? And why'd you put so much of it on your truck? Mr. Stan looked there at me and he said, Joe, everybody in the neighborhood called me Joe. I go by JG now, but they called me Joe back in the day. He said, Joe, I said, yes, sir, Mr. Stan. And he said, well, the reason why, I guess I can't really explain it besides I was born to be with the metal. and I laughed for about 3 minutes because I didn't understand what he said, but I just remembered running to Zach and Cody's room, calling Sam up because he wasn't there at the time, and I said, guys, I found the name. And he said, what is going to be the name? I said, Born Metal. Now Ronnie's just laughing her gizzards off like I said, like I'm a comedian somewhere, said a joke, but this is the truth. It just came to me once I talked to Mr. Stan. He said I was born for the metal. And I said, well, that's going to be our name. Now, I realize now that it's not the best of names, but I thought it was pretty cool for the time we were in. You guys tell me if you think this is as crazy as Ron is making it seem, but I don't think it's nothing bad about it. Born Metal, I just thought it was ironic that her canister had one because that was my name of it was the band. I come up with it all by myself. Well, I guess with Mr. Stan's help I came up with it, but I don't know. I just wanted to share with you guys since Ronnie thought it was just hilarious for some reason. I don't understand it, but you guys tell me if you do. Hopefully you too would have been a part of Born Metal because you like the name like I did at 16 years old. I don't know.